Okay. So while I'm waiting for this download, I've decided ADHD, you will not win. So while I'm waiting for this download, I'm gonna take the time to complain about the fact that it is so hard to sound natural. I'm trying to do this YouTube thing straight up. Okay. I was about to say no cap, but I'm like, what is there to cap? There's no, what is there to cap? Like, the point of this rant right here is just to point out of how annoyed I am at the fact that I do not sound natural whenever I try to record a video. I'm trying to talk about different topics like titties. I'm trying to talk about like cute things like what happened in my daycare. I'm trying to talk about all the shit that happened. And then every single time that it happened, I hit record, I sound like a goddamn duck. I hate that I sound like a duck. I sound so monotonous and like a robot, when in reality, all I want to do is actually just sound like here. I want to sound like I'm talking to a friend, but I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And why don't I sound okay? Why do I sound like I took like 80 Ritalins and I completely ironed out my entire personality? I do not like sounding like this or being like this. And yet that's how I end up sounding whenever I try to record. It doesn't matter if I pre-write all my content. It doesn't matter if I try to think very hard about the content that I'm trying to do. It doesn't matter if what I'm talking about is something that I feel like is a particularly interesting, is a particularly interesting subject, or something that I feel like would actually be entertaining. Somehow it sounds absolutely weird and crackety and crunchety, and I hate it. And I'm realizing that maybe it is because, so I'm saying that without the context. Well, my friend, what she has said was that it's because whatever I'm talking about is not something that I'm passionate about. And I'm like, how the fuck am I not passionate about my daycare? I'm fucking passionate about that. I care about them kids. They annoy the shit out of me, but I care about them. I love them deeply. Every single day I walk into work and I'm absolutely happy. Like, I'm just like, yes, this is a job for me. I get to work with kids. I get to show them stuff. I get to show them like all these different new things. However, sometimes I'm like, why do I have to sit here and fight and take 10 baby kicks straight to my shins when I'm trying to clean your nose? Like, god damn it, like, please relax. Let me clean the crust boogers off your goddamn face. I don't want you walking around with food particles all over your lips. Stop staring at me with all that crusty cream cheese all up in your nose. How did you even get chicken in your hair? Don't know. I'm completely confused. So see, when I talked about that like that, absolutely everything flowed out my goddamn mouth like nothing. It's like water. And yet, when I actually try and sit there and try and do a targeted video topic, it absolutely collapses. I sound like I do not know what I'm talking about. My ADHD takes over and it absolutely slides me. I mean, this ADHD is still taking over because I'm going left, right, like a pair of ass cheeks at the strip club. But the point is, I still have a coherent line of thought. I still have a coherent stream of consciousness. That is the fucking words that I was trying to say. I still have a coherent stream of consciousness here. You could still hear it. You could still hear my personality. You could hear the way my voice has an inflection. I can't do that when I'm trying to do a random video topic. And I'm like, how the hell do I do that? And I'm like, should I write a script? But when I read, I sound like a robot sometimes. I mean, when I read, I've been getting better, especially with reading children's books, because you got to actually throw your voice and actually, you want to sound like a troll? You want to sound like a troll? Oh no, that did not sound like a troll. That sounded like a demonic. I have no idea. But the point is, I'm starting to get a little bit better at that, but I can't. And then there's the fact that just in general, I'm just frustrated. I'm just frustrated. Because in my maladaptive daydream, in which I'm a YouTube star and I have millions and thousands of fans, whatever I talk about, it comes out real smooth. It's like butter. I have all these amazing crisp creepy. What the fuck is wrong with you? All these crispy lines coming out of my mouth, and I sound like absolutely entertaining and all that other stuff. But when I actually try and put it into reality, I sound like somebody stole my joy. Somebody reached into my chest and made my heart 3 times too small, as if the opposite of the Grinch. Like, I feel disgusted whenever I hear that voice, and yet I try to push through anyway, because I'm just like, I'm not trying to strive for perfection. What I'm looking for is natural, and I can't fucking get that, and I do not know what to do to get that. It is frustrating beyond belief, and that's why I'm last minute recording this video out of my fucking ass for no fucking reason. I said no fucking reason. We all know the reason. The point is, I am irritated beyond belief at the fact that whenever I try to talk, I do not sound like me. That's it. That's the thesis of this statement. Why don't I sound like me? Why don't I sound like this bitch that's talking to you right the fuck here? I be saying some funny shit. I'm not even gonna front. Like, bro, do you know how many amazing jokes that I got about titties, about over-the-shoulder boulder holders, the fact that I could throw my titty over my chest, the fact that I could do my tits hang low? Do they wobble to the floor? Yes, they do, because they are filled with goo. Pause? Period? Question mark? I don't know. Point is, when I was talking about this titty thing, why was that not coming out? Why did I sound like so robotic? All I wanted to do was a short little video about how I hate my titties, how annoying they are, how they're giant and big. Yet I find myself recording over and over and over and over and over because everything just doesn't sound just right. And it's getting me to the point where I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with me? But maybe the question is not what the fuck is wrong with me. Maybe the way I'm trying to approach this is the wrong way. Maybe she was right the entire time about the fact that it's like me not being passionate. Maybe it's in this pursuit of perfection that my entire everything gets stifled because I'm focusing so hard on trying to put a coherent product together that I'm ironing out my personality to try and just show like relevance. But I'm just like, maybe relevance is not what I want. Maybe no. We do want to be relevant. I don't want something to be all over the fucking place. But the point of what I'm saying is that maybe what I want is just to sound like entertaining. Ooh, yawn. Oh, I'm so fucking tired. That's all I actually really want. Yeah, I just want to sound entertaining. I want to be able to actually pull out one of my video topics, go off, and let people know. I don't know. I'm gonna have to try out all these a couple methods to see how it works. But in the meantime, I'm sitting here scratching my head, wondering what the fuck do I do? Because the last couple things that I released, I did not feel proud of. And it makes me sad because I know I'm an entertaining person. Yeah, I guess that's the end of my rant. Sorry. I guess have a nice day. Water your plants. Alright, bye.